What high school conspiracy turned out to be true at your school? Everyone at Westbrook High knew the rumor about the perfect four. Sophie, Jake, Madison, and Trevor always got insane scores on finals while the rest of us were pulling all-nighters just to pass. People said they had some secret way to get test answers, but honestly, most of us just thought they were naturally smart, and we were being salty about it. I'm Alex, and I was pulling solid B's most of the time. Not terrible, but definitely not honor roll material like those four. The conspiracy talk usually happened during lunch when someone would bomb a test they studied weeks for, then watch Sophie walk out 20 minutes early with that smug smile. My friend Kayla worked in the front office helping with attendance and random paperwork. One Thursday afternoon, she texted me, freaking out. She'd overheard Mrs. Brennan, the assistant principal, telling Sophie something weird. "Don't forget, your packet will be ready Friday afternoon, just like always." Kayla said Sophie just nodded and walked away like it was totally normal. At first, we thought maybe it was just extra credit stuff or tutoring materials. But then Kayla noticed something else. Those four perfect students hung around the front office way more than anyone else. They'd volunteer to help sort papers, organize files, stuff like that. Nobody else really volunteered for boring office work, but they were always there. 2 weeks before finals started, I decided to actually pay attention. During my free period, I sat near the office and watched. Sure enough, Jake came out carrying this thick manila folder, looking around like he didn't want anyone to see. I followed him to the library where he disappeared into one of those private study rooms. The next day, I told Kayla everything. She was already suspicious because Mrs. Brennan had this locked filing cabinet that she never let student helpers near. Kayla said she'd seen labels on it with student names, but Mrs. Brennan always blocked her view when she opened it. We came up with this plan that sounds stupid now, but felt like genius detective work back then. Kayla would stay late helping with attendance sheets, then accidentally drop them near Mrs. Brennan's office when she thought nobody was looking. While picking them up, she'd try to peek at that mysterious cabinet. It worked perfectly. Kayla saw everything. The cabinet had 4 sections labeled with their names, and each section had sealed envelopes marked with dates and teacher names. She even saw chemistry final, Deck 15, and AP History, Deck 18 written on some of them. It was real. They were actually getting the tests ahead of time. We felt sick and excited at the same time. Part of me wanted to just keep quiet because snitching felt wrong, but then I thought about all the kids who studied their asses off just to get destroyed by impossible curves when these 4 aced everything. My friend Ryan helped us figure out the next step. During the fire drill 3 days before finals, when everyone was outside and only a few staff members stayed inside, we snuck back in through the side door near the gym. Security cameras couldn't see that entrance because of construction scaffolding. The office was empty, and Kayla knew exactly where Mrs. Brennan kept her keys. Inside that cabinet were dozens of sealed test packets organized by date and subject. Real finals from every teacher, not practice tests or study guides. The actual exams we'd be taking in 3 days. Instead of taking photos or stealing anything, I wrote down everything on my phone. All the evidence about which tests were there, the dates, the teachers' names, everything. Then we put everything back exactly how we found it and got out. I spent that whole night deciding what to do. Finally, I created an anonymous email account and sent everything to the school board members. I included specific details about the cabinet, the dates, and how long this had probably been going on. The investigation was quiet, but you could feel something happening. Random board members started showing up during finals week. Mrs. Brennan looked stressed and kept checking her office door like she expected someone to break in. By January, Mrs. Brennan had decided to retire early to spend time with family. The 4 perfect students still graduated, but none of them got the valedictorian or salutatorian spots they'd been expecting. Suddenly, their final semester grades were just average, and college scholarship opportunities mysteriously dried up. Nobody ever talked about it officially, but word got around that there'd been an investigation into academic integrity. The new assistant principal completely reorganized how tests were stored and handled. Now everything goes through multiple teachers and gets locked in the main vault that only the principal can access.